we have clients who are paying money into the wrong accounts. So my job, my role would be to take the money from the wrong account, put it in my account, and then transfer it from my account to the correct account. Big red flag. Hello lovely people, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're having an amazing day so far wherever you're watching me from, and I hope you're keeping well and taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and otherwise. Now in today's video I'm going to be talking about something slightly different from what I normally talk about, and of course you can see from the title it has to do with avoiding being scammed. So if you are someone who's been scammed before, or if you feel like someone is trying to scam you, or if you generally just want to know how to avoid getting scammed online, then you definitely need to stick around and watch this video. So one way that we can avoid being scammed online is if you're looking for a job. Okay, so basically I have been dabbling into finding a part-time job slash freelance work slash side gig, get my point. And I of course I've had my CV uploaded on different platforms like Reed, Indeed, Total Jobs, the usual corporates as we all know. And usually what I know from past experience is that if a company, or if let's say a job agent is interested in you or feels like you would be a good fit for a role that they're putting out there, they'll likely call you or maybe send you an email asking you to give them a call. Those are the two ways that I know, at least from past experience and until now, that normal job agencies or companies will reach out to you, right? But then I realized that I've been getting a lot of messages, like on, sometimes there'll be emails, which should be normal, right? But I always, because I've worked in different companies before, and especially when I worked in KPMG, I remember we did like a training on security, internet security, email security. Obviously you have to know how to avoid clicking on things that you shouldn't be clicking on, to avoid viruses and malwares and all those sort of things, or avoid being hacked by hackers, by strangers. So I already know that when I get an email that I'm maybe not expecting, I tend to check the actual email to see where it's coming from, and if it's not a reliable email domain, then I suspect that there's something wrong. Okay. And what I realized, one of the ladies that contacted me was from a certain company. She claimed she was from a certain company. Okay. And of course I always do my research. If you reach out to me, I will go on Google, find out the company, find out what they do, go on LinkedIn, check out the staff that are there, check for the name of the person that's reaching out to me and see if they exist on LinkedIn. Now what I found out was that lady had a name which was also the name of an actual staff of someone in the company that they claimed I was applying for, right? But there was something different. I think it was the name, but slightly, so basically I think it was the lady in the company, the actual person, had nothing to do with job applications. So let's say maybe she was the executive assistant to the CEO, but then you're reaching out to me for a role that has nothing to do with that, HR, and then the email felt a bit weird, right? And one of the things she mentioned, I think it was the same lady. Yes, I think it was the same lady, if I'm correct. I have quite a few experiences. I'm trying to keep it, I want to make sure I'm telling you the right story. Yes, I think it was. So it's supposed to be like an insurance company, okay? Just want to make sure I'm telling you the correct story. It's meant to be like an insurance company. So obviously I checked the name, felt a bit weird. Name was the same, but something was slightly different about email. and the person on LinkedIn, her job title on the company is different from the person that emailed me. Okay, so that's 2 red flags already. The email felt weird. The name of the person and the role of the person did not correlate with the email and the role of the person in my email. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing you. Then I think I now asked for further information regarding the role, and she said something about it had to do with, obviously I have to send in my documentation, my passport. They're going to do some checks on me, security checks on me, which I thought, okay, cool. Of course, certain companies these days do like credit checks, they run security checks, CRBs and other sort of things. I've worked in HR before, so I kind of know a bit of the process. Yeah. But then one thing she mentioned stood out to me. She said something about I would basically have to. So she said they would send money. Well, the role that I'll be working in has to do with me transferring money. Okay? But what she said was, we have clients who are paying money into the wrong accounts. So my job, my role would be to take the money from the wrong account, put it in my account, and then transfer it from my account to the correct account. Big red flag. That already gave me scam. So no company that is genuine would tell you to move money from an account that clients have paid into to your personal account to the correct account. That's basically money laundering, and you're gonna end up taking the fall for whatever goes wrong or whatever happens if you get caught. So be mindful of things like that. If you get a job, an agency, a company reach out to you and tell you that the money is big, especially when they tell you, oh yeah, this is the pay, and you're like, oh, that's quite a good offer, but then you have to be logical, not emotional about the money that they claim you're going to be getting. Think about if it's actually genuine, if it actually is realistic, if it makes sense. So don't let anyone tell you that you're going to move money from another account because clients have paid money into one account, which is incorrect. First of all, why is it incorrect? Shouldn't they have the correct account details? Red flag again. Okay, so don't say yes to a job that requires you to transfer money from an account which they claim is the wrong account to your personal account, and then from your personal account to another account. That is a very, very big scam. Try and avoid clicking on links that you're not sure of. If you suspect an email from a job agency, don't click on the link because anything can happen. First of all, I would suggest checking the email. Click on the actual email so you can see the full email address. You can do some research on that email address. If it makes sense, if you can find it somewhere, if the name of the person matches what you see, or you can even reach out to the company directly and say, oh, I got an email, I'm currently on the job market and I got an email from so and so person. Just want to make sure that this person exists, but make sure that you don't call any numbers in that email that you get. First of all, do your Googling, Google the company, do your research on the company, find the number of the company, give them a call, and then ask to speak to the person, the name of the person that you got in the email. See if they tell you that the person is there or does not exist in the company. That will tell you whether or not it's a scam or if it's a genuine job offer. Okay? Now, the second way one can be scammed and how to avoid it would be email scams from places like PayPal or people or companies that claim to be PayPal. You can get random notifications on your phone, on your laptop saying you need to approve a request. Red flag. PayPal will never ask you to approve a request they never would ask you to approve a request, to be honest. So I've been in that situation, of course, as you can tell. I think what happened was I got a random notification on my phone. It just popped up like an alert on my phone saying I needed to approve a transaction of 1,700 or something ridiculous like that. And I thought, for what? I didn't buy anything. I didn't ask anybody to transfer any money to me, or I'm not paying anybody, so why am I getting this transfer? It was phishing. So what I did was I emailed PayPal. There's an email address. I'll try and find it and put it up in this video, so you can save it for future references if you ever need it. And I emailed PayPal to say, I sent them a screenshot. By the way, I didn't click on the... So what I did, I got a notification on my phone, but then I went on my laptop and checked my actual PayPal account to see if there was anything there, and I could see it there. So I took a screenshot from my laptop, not my phone, because with my phone I would have had to literally click into the requests, right? But my laptop, I could see everything as an overview view. So I could literally just highlight that part, take a screenshot of it, and send it to PayPal saying, hey PayPal, this is what I just got, this notification on my phone. It's nothing I'm expecting. This is the email. Of course, it wasn't a PayPal email. This was the email I got, and this is the screenshot of the request. I did not authorize any transaction, any transfer, any request to receive money from anybody. I did not. And PayPal just said, oh, no, that's fine, we'll handle it. Of course, they used to get a request like that. So I think they advised, because I asked, do I need to change my password in my PayPal account? And they said no, as long as I did not approve anything on that request, that's fine. My account has not been accessed or hacked. So be very, very careful when you get random notifications from things like PayPal or companies that claim to be PayPal when they are not actually PayPal, because they will scam you and clear your account on empty. Okay? But guys, I forgot to mention one about in terms of the job scams. I just realized. So recently I received a message on WhatsApp. So let's just call it WhatsApp scams, okay? I received a message on WhatsApp. Bear in mind, I did say that my CV has been uploaded on different job agency platforms online, okay? And of course, my email address is there, my mobile number is there. Okay, which I'm not very comfortable doing, but you have to if you want to get opportunities instead for a job, basically. So I get this random WhatsApp message, and let me see if I can actually put it up on my laptop quickly so I can read it to you. I know I did block them now, so I don't know if I've closed the chat, but let me quickly check. Okay, I think I found one. Yeah, perfect. So I found one, and this person just messaged me randomly. Okay, I don't know who this is. She probably knows me from CV. I don't know, but this is what she says. Hello, are you working today? And I reply, hello, may I know who this is? Okay, and she comes back, he or she, I think it's a she, comes back saying, nice to meet you. I am a recruiter from Reed Recruitment UK. We're hiring for part-time and full-time positions and offer permanent, interim and freelance job roles that allow you to work from home in your spare time. Full-time, 1,500 to 5,000 pounds weekly. Okay, location all around the UK. Part-time is £38 to £55 an hour. That looks like a fantastic offer, doesn't it? I mean, who doesn't want to make £5,000 in a week? I would. We send you the job details and the benefits of each position so you can take a look. Is it okay? Thanks. Blushing emoji. Can I drop information here? When you have free time, you can read it. This is all what she said to me, okay? After I said, may I know who this is? So I respond saying, hi, name. Thanks for reaching out. Could you kindly send the details via email? So she says, yes, sure. In case we couldn't get in contact with you by email, so we can alert you in WhatsApp that we had sent you the info. Is it all right? I'm going to read that again. I said, thanks for reaching out. Could you kindly send the details via email? She says, yes, sure. In case we couldn't get in contact with you by email, so we can alert you in your WhatsApp that we had sent you the info. Is it all right? Now, one thing that stands out to me is her English, her sentences. She doesn't sound like a fluent English speaker. She may be, but her English is it's not flowing. Okay? Personally, that's how I feel. Then I say to her again, please send them via email. I assume you already have my details since you found me on Reed. Yeah? Then I say, I'd appreciate it if you could send the info via email, please. Obviously, I'm responding to her long message that she said initially. So she says, certainly, we only do it by email, but there are times when we send all of this material and receive no answer. Therefore, I am asking your permission to send you a message informing you by WhatsApp that we have sent you jobs information. Okay, so she's trying to tell me that they normally send requests or information, job details via email. But when they do, they hardly get responses. So she'd rather do it on WhatsApp. That's what she's saying. So I said, I can understand that. However, I would prefer to keep my work info separate. I get notified when I receive new emails, so I'll definitely know when you send it. So please send the details via email. Thank you very much. That is my response. She comes back. As I mentioned above, we need to provide any information by WhatsApp first. Red flag. And other information you are require, English again, our HR can provide it for you. And I said to her, all right then, if the details of a job can't be sent via email, then don't bother. Thanks for your time. That's what I said, because I wasn't ready to start faffing about playing any games, doing any dilly-dallying. If you're not going to send it to me via email, forget about it, because I know this is crap and it's not genuine. She says, okay, thank you for your time. The HR manager will provide all work details to you. Have a wonderful day. Until today, no email from them. Nothing, nada. And I blocked her on WhatsApp. So there you go. That is an example of what I feel is a scam. I'm sure you can tell it's a scam already, because why would you not want to send me the details via email when I'm clearly telling you that send me the email? I have loads of email addresses on my phone. I have email addresses for my personal email in my inbox. I have my businesses. I have so many emails, so I tend to get a lot of emails, and I tend to check. So there's no way you're going to send me an email and I will not know. Okay? So this is an example of a red flag. Let me see if I can find one. There was one more before this one. I don't know if, yeah, I found it. Perfect. There's even two. So I've experienced 3 scams on WhatsApp in the last 2 months. Okay, this one's an interesting one. She says, hi, my name is... I'm going to actually mention the name because you could save someone's life here. My name is Grace. I am a recruitment consultant at Hayes. We received your job application. Are you still looking for a job? I did not apply for any job through Hayes, by the way. Just letting you know. I haven't been through Hayes. Anyways, I respond. Hello, Grace. Good evening. This WhatsApp message was sent to me in the evening. I believe on a... Let me just be sure. It was 18th of May, so that was on a Thursday evening, okay? So I say, hello, Grace. Good evening. Thank you for reaching out. Yes, I'm still looking for a job. Do you mind letting me know which role my application was for, please? Thank you. Because I'm not sure what job she's referring to, because I've applied for quite a few. Okay? This is her response to me. We currently have part-time and full-time jobs. Age requirement 22 plus. Data provide users. That's the title of the job. Data provide users. English again, red flag. Job scope, optimize data, in brackets, non-technical. Requirement: on a device with network. Time and venue: on time, on target, work remotely, over 22 years old. Salary and package: basic salary plus commission system. Part-time, £1,000 to £2,000 to £20,000 to £2,000 in 5 days. Full-time, £10,000 to £30,000 in 30 days. Now, who makes £30,000 in 30 days? I mean, of course, people do. Okay, I'm not saying it's not impossible. It's impossible, because it is possible. People are doing it. My mates are doing it. Yeah, but this is not realistic for a normal person, like an average person. No. Can I ask the person? This is her again. Can I ask the person in charge of the job? What's that mean? Hold on. Okay, so this is her. Sorry. Can I ask the person in charge of the job to forward the full job details to your WhatsApp? You can take a look and decide if it suits your preferences. Okay, so I respond saying, yes, please, that would be really helpful, thank you. She comes back, okay, the person in charge will send you more details about the job on WhatsApp within 48 hours. Have a great day. I respond, that's great, thank you very much, have a good evening. Then she replies, thanks, Bong. What is thanks, Bong? My name is not Bong. And it doesn't even look like a typo to me, because when I try to type much, it has nothing to do with Bong on my keyboard. So another red flag, except she's speaking a different language. But yeah, so that was Thursday, right? On the Saturday of that week, someone now contacts me. This is a message. Hello, my name is Annie. I got your number from Grace, and I heard that you are interested in the job I am doing. I hope you can give me time to introduce the job to you. So I respond. This was Saturday evening. Saturday afternoon, let's say 3:30. I respond, hi Annie, thanks for reaching out. Hope you're well. Yes, please kindly provide more details about the role. Thank you very much. So she comes back. Okay, let me give you a quick overview of the job. She gives the name of the company, which I'm not going to mention because they actually exist, but I believe this is a scam. Our job role is data provider, and we will have to optimize apps every day for them to get a better ranking in Play Store and App Store. Increase the traffic, number of visitor, download rate, and positive reviews to make them get ranked higher in the major application stores. All you need to do is optimize apps. All the ratings, reviews, and download rates will be embedded as algorithms. By a single click, we can complete optimizing an app. It's so simple and easy. Do you understand? So can I give you working hours, salary, list, and commission? I respond, all right, does one need to have specific experience for this? Please go ahead and provide more information regarding the salary, list, commission, working hours, and any other info that will be helpful. Thank you. She comes back. For working hour, it has no limited time for you. You can choose any time that you want to do it between 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. To do the tasks, take 20 to 30 minutes a day. The salary of this job is settled according to this stage. 1. When you work continuously for 5 days, you can get £642. When you work continuously for 15 days, you can get 1,205. When you work continuously for 30 days, you can get 3,053. Do you have any question about working hour and salary lists? And I go back. Okay, just to confirm, one can work as many times a day in slots of say 30 minutes. Is there an hourly rate? Also, will any form of training be provided at first when it comes to the app optimizations? I also assume this is a completely remote role. And she comes back. For the training, this is what she says. For do the training, take time, only 30 minutes. And when you join work, then 1 hour a day. English. Before you can get started, you need to process with the training session first. At the end of the training, the company will pay you a training commission of £42 to £168. Why? All right, this is me now. All right, thanks for the information. Could you please share the website the company website just so I can have a further look at the company. Thank you. So she shares the website with me, which is genuine. Do you want to enroll and start the training? English again. I say, thank you. Let me go to the site and have a think on it. Do you mind if I get back to you next week, please? Bear in mind, this was a Saturday. You don't reach out to me on Saturday for work. You reach out to me during the week. So I said, can I get back to you? Do you mind if I get back to you next week, please? She comes back. So this job have limited for join. If you delay for next week's, I don't know still have space for you or not. English. I think you can try to enroll and get the start. The training is free. And after you completed, they will pay you your commission. Okay? So I go back to her. I say, that's understandable. I'm currently out. I was actually busy that day. I'm currently out and would like to go through everything when I'm back home and settled. I'll reach out early next week and let you know my decision. If I wanted to enroll, what would be the next step? She comes back. Then you enroll, then you start the training and take commission. And for the training, take time, only 30 minutes. English again. So I respond, what is the process to enroll? She says, if you want to enroll, then I will send you a link to register in Workbench. I say, all right, thank you very much for your time. I'll get back to you early next week. She comes back to me, I don't know for next week still have space or not. I said, that's fine. She says, okay. Then, next day, which is a Sunday, remember I said to her, I'll get back to you early next week, okay? This was on a Saturday. She comes back to me on Sunday afternoon. This is what she says. Hi, how are you doing today? And I say, hi, Annie, I'm good, thanks. Trust you're well. She says, what are you doing, by the way? I don't know what she means. Does she mean, what do I actually do as a job? Or what am I doing right now? I was confused. So I didn't respond to her messages on Sunday. Because no, I told you next week. So I waited, I didn't respond. Monday came. She comes back. Are you still busy? After seeing the messages, please reply. It is convenient for us to communicate better. Let me bring you to understand our job and salary detail. Join us to make money. Now it was that join us to make money that threw me off, because I was like, right, okay. So this is a money-making scam. Because I thought it was supposed to be a job I had applied for, that you guys are reaching out to me for, giving me the details, but now you're saying join us to make money. So that means there is more to it. That's how I feel. What do you think? Let me know. So I said, hi Annie, I apologize for the late reply. I have decided not to go ahead with this offer. Thank you very much, and apologies if I wasted your time. Have a nice day. I think this was the company that I actually had. Was it this one? No, it was a different one. I've had quite a few experiences, but I did check the company out that she mentioned. They do exist, but none of their names came up on LinkedIn. Okay, and it was quite vague. Everything was vague. So yeah. So I said, thank you very much. Apologies for wasting your time. Have a nice day. She comes back to me. May I know why you are not interested? Why the salary and commissions are so good? Basically, may I know why you're interested while the salary and commissions are so good? Why don't you try the training and decide after that? You can quit even after training also. No problem in it. Just give it a try, get to know more about the job, and then decide. I said, honestly, I would rather not get into it, but thanks for all your help. That was how I ended the conversation, and I blocked her as well. So yeah, it's just an example of how one can get scammed while job hunting. If you're looking for a job, nobody should pressure you into starting now. Nobody should pressure you into doing a training. Nobody should pressure you into let's make money. Okay? I don't know how long this video is now, because I didn't plan to read this out, but I feel like it hopefully helps somebody. I'll probably talk about the other types of scams in my next video or another video soon. But in general, just be wary of not being pressurized to give into something that you feel a certain way about. If you suspect that something is not genuine, please don't go ahead with it. If you suspect that something is a scam or feels like a scam or fraud, please do your research and don't go ahead with it. Speak to people, speak to somebody else about it. Especially if it's like a role that you haven't really heard about before. I mean, I am quite I'm not technical in the math aspects of things, but I'm quite a technical person, so I would know. I know apps, I know my apps, I do a lot of things for my business, so I know a few things, okay, let me put it that way. So if you tell me about app optimization, that kind of makes sense to me. But then when you start telling me I have to do a training, there's commission for the training, and let's make money, let's make this money, it's giving me not a real company vibes, it's giving me money-making scheme or scam vibes. It's not giving me a genuine organization that's looking to employ people to do a certain job. I don't know about you, but what do you think? I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but I just thought I should put this out there because hopefully it will help somebody if you're looking for a job, and especially if you're struggling and trying to find a job, you haven't got a job yet, you're hustling, you're trying different things, you're applying, you've applied everywhere, but then you keep getting emails like this or WhatsApp contacts like this. Just be patient, be mindful, be cautious, do your research, speak to people that you trust about these things. Go on YouTube, TikTok, people actually talk about these things there as well. Social media, you just need to find the people that talk about them. And if you feel like you really are interested in the role, then reach out to the company directly. Speak to them, ask to speak to somebody there about a role. To find out more, obviously be mindful of who you're speaking to, check the number. It's different from the number, hopefully, that is in the email that you've received or the WhatsApp chats. Most of the time, WhatsApp, they never really give a company number, it would just be mobile number. So just be mindful of being scammed. I was going to touch on other ways, but I think this video is probably longer than I really wanted it to be, so I'm going to touch on other ways of how to avoid being scammed, like on places like for freelancers now, places like Fiverr, places like People Per Hour, and places like Freelancer, and Instagram as well. So I hope you come back for more. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comment section. Don't just watch and walk away. It'd be nice to get comment from you guys, because you guys, it'll be good to know what you're thinking, what you think about what I'm talking about, if it's relevant to you, if it helps you in any way, if it benefits you in any way. So please let me know in the comment section, okay? So please be mindful of where you're putting your information, where you're uploading your CV, your personal contact details. I've had to pull out my CV from certain places now because I just found I was just getting too many of these scams. So be very mindful of when you're sharing your personal information, your name, your address, your email address, your contact number. Be very careful, okay? And yeah, I will leave this video here for now. I hope you come back for more. I will touch on the other ways that I've mentioned on how we can avoid being scammed online. So look forward to that video. It may not be my next video, but it'll definitely be on this channel pretty soon, okay? So please like this video, leave a comment below. Like I said, share this video with somebody. Please share it, even if it's with one person. You never know who it would help. Especially if you know somebody that is looking for a job, please send this video to them so that they can avoid being scammed. They can avoid losing money for no reason, or taking the fall for somebody else. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and until my next video, please take care of yourself and be good. Bye.